You know, mornings like this almost make a man forget the world still carries trouble. Look at the forest, Ijaniki. Quiet, calm. Even the birds are singing like nothing has ever gone wrong in this land. That is because the birds do not have chiefs sending them to patrol the forest before sunrise. Well, I need to get back to the village on time to eat eba and ewedu with bushmeat and step it down with palm wine. Ijaniki, you mean we need to get back on time to eat the eba and ewedu your wife made? Then you have to catch me first to join us, my friend. Uncle, I summoned you to discuss the progress of the peace treaty with the village of Ogene. The trade alliance is flourishing, our markets are bustling, and the people are at ease. Surely this is the outcome we all desired. Your Majesty, you may see it as progress, but I see missed opportunities. You had the chance to conquer Ogene to bring them under our rule. By now we could have been the supreme rulers of two kingdoms. Instead, you chose to sit at the table with men who should have been on their knees before you. And at what cost, Uncle? The lives of our soldiers, the peace of our people. I have seen the faces of war, the grief of widows, the cries of children. This path of peace is the path the ancestors have guided me to take. Are you not weary of bloodshed? Bloodshed is sometimes necessary for greatness. What is a king if not the will of power? You speak of peace, but peace is fragile. An illusion, a fleeting moment before the next conflict. Had you taken my counsel, we would not be discussing treaties. We would be dictating terms. We would be expanding our borders, solidifying our legacy. But what have we got? You speak of legacy, but what legacy do we leave if it is built upon the bones of the innocent? Power is not only conquest, it is wisdom, restraint, and understanding when to fight and when to forge alliances. Ogene is not our enemy, they are our partners in prosperity. Would you have us destroy that for the sake of ambition? Ambition? You call it ambition? I call it survival. Do you truly believe Ogene will honor this peace forever? They smile today, but behind those smiles are plans, strategies, deception. What are you saying, Prince? We should send our kids to war for nothing. I have heard whispers of spies within our walls, men studying our strengths and our weaknesses. The day will come when they strike, and when it does, you will realize the folly of your decisions. Have I not tolerated you enough, Uncle? Do not mistake my patience for weakness. If war becomes necessary, I will face it knowing I acted with honor. But I will not become the tyrant you wish me to be. The ancestors have shown me a vision of peace, not domination. Our strength lies in unity, not in the subjugation of others. You may doubt my choices, but I will not allow fear to lead us into war. Fear? You think this is about fear? This is about protecting what is ours. You are young, idealistic, but your naivety will cost us everything. Mark my word, the day Ogene turns on us, and they will, you will regret this peace you so cherish. Enough, Uncle. You may be my elder, but I am your king. The crown rests on my head. And with it comes the responsibility to guide our people. I will not lead them into unnecessary bloodshed because of your paranoia. The ancestors speak through me. Their wisdom is my strength, and their guidance is peace. You make peace with Ogene. So be it, Your Majesty. But remember this, when the storm comes, and it will come, then you remember my words. True power does not come from peace. It comes from the strength to do what is necessary. How dare you, Uncle? How dare you walk out on your king? If not for the bond of blood between us, I would have the guards throw you into prison this very moment.
My son, a true king must know the lives of his people. If you only sit on a throne, you will never understand their struggles. Today we walk among the people, quietly and without the crown. The ancestors have written a great destiny for you, my son. Bawonio Abike, I hope you and the girls are well fed. Our Dadani, thank you, my queen. My queen, forgive me for asking, but why are you dressed in such simple clothing? And the young prince as well, should I prepare more fitting garments for him, my queen? Not at all, Abike. That is precisely why I've called for you. You have served me with loyalty for many years. And because of that, you are the one I trust to share in this journey. Abike, the task before us may seem simple, yet the road is not without its challenges. You remember that today is the great market day, when people from the nearby villages gather to trade. I intend to go there quietly. And I want the prince to see the world through the eyes and ears of the people. A king must understand the lives of those he is meant to lead. That is a wise and thoughtful decision, my queen. May the ancestors continue to bless you with greater wisdom and understanding. Tell me, my queen, how may I serve you? First, we must find a way to leave the palace without drawing the attention of the guards. Leave that to me, my queen. Once you hear my whistle, you will know the path is clear. Thank you, Abike. I knew I could depend on you.
Mother, why must we walk to the market dressed like ordinary people?
Because today, my son, you are not walking as a prince. Today you walk as one of the people.
But I am the prince. One day I will be king.
Yes, one day you will sit on the throne. But remember this, a throne is only wood and gold. It is the people who give it power.
What do you mean, Mother?
A king who does not understand the life of his people will rule with blind eyes. Let me tell you a short story. Long ago, there was a king who lived in a palace filled with food and riches and never looked beyond the palace walls. One day he rode toward his favorite river, but the guards stopped him before he had gone far. Angry, he ordered them to clear the road. "My king, we cannot. This land is no longer yours." While the king listened to praise, his elders had sold the kingdom piece by piece. By the time he discovered the truth, the enemy already owned what once belonged to his ancestors. A ruler who listens only to flattery will one day learn the truth from his enemies.
Thank you, Mother. That was very enlightening. Mother, see what I saw, a big deer. It is trapped. Should we kill it?
No, my son, we must help it. Life has two sides. There are times when we hunt, and there are times when we show mercy. This deer is trapped and suffering, so it is not our prey, it is our test. Even when we had to kill them, we are grateful for the price they had to take for our survival. Life is precious in whichever form. Child of the royal blood, I have watched your heart.
Mother, did you hear that?
Yes, my son, it's just a distant storm.
No, Mother, I mean the voice.
Many walk this path with eyes that see only their hunger, but you have seen life. The deer you freed is not merely an animal of the bush, it walks under the protection of the ancient ones. The forest remembers kindness, just as it remembers cruelty. From this day, the breath of the forest shall walk with you. Are you okay, my son? Be careful and always watch for the path.